Hello, welcome, episode 7, endurance, space, shit. Woo!
God, I fucking love space.
Yeah, hell yeah. Last episode, you guys, is that when we found what's his face? Yeah, it
We
is.
found the owl guy.
Well, no,
who
you also at the beginning of the episode caught the lightning elemental,
Oh, yes, my new best friend.
and his name is Frank Works. Frank Works.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you caught a lightning elemental that was infecting the ship, and built him, Ingi, the goblin mechanic, built him a body for him to ride around in, a little robot body, and you guys debated whether to take him back to his mom, and essentially on the jump there found another freighter, like the freighter you had originally explored the week before that. You guys decided to explore this freighter as well. Turns out there was 3 giant, really big worms, space worms on it. You guys got what you could and got out, being chased by the space worm, but you got away. You also found an owl man. Did I name the man?
You posted a picture and said this is what that owl man looks like, so I
Yeah.
don't think so.
I don't think I named the man.
I don't think so. I think he is unnamed.
So you have an owl man, you have a lightning elemental, and you have hope in your heart. Well,
Yay.
Well,
Go-
some of us do.
go. Do it. Do D&D.
I forgot everything about this owl man. Where do you guys want to start? Do you want to start right after we got off that ship, or do you want it to be next day?
Yes.
Joe Watt.
You guys did talk to him for a bit.
Yeah, I think we did like
You
socialize
found
and
out
stuff.
he was employed by the people of the planet you saw getting invaded. And that he was from a different planet himself, though.
Oh, right. He's like one of the traveling worker dudes for
Mhm.
like the company that's on that ship. Gotcha. That's right. Coming back to me now. I think, if we socialized with him for a bit and figured all that out last time, we could probably just sleep and have it be the next day.
Also, somebody got a bag of tricks from him.
Yeah, that was someone.
That was probably somebody more chaotic than me. So
I don't think we ever
Chris or
decided who
Trevor.
took it.
It might be someone not here.
I assume it's Trevor.
Yeah. That sounds like a very Trevor thing to get.
yeah. All the loud people are gone. Cool. Endurance. Where's our next jump to? What's the plan?
Trevor's on his way.
Cool. We're also not in the live channel, I noticed. That's fine.
Well, we can move up if you want.
It's fine.
It'll be okay. If anybody jumps in, they're on the ship now.
Yeah, they have to play.
Yeah, they have to.
Just draw a character right now. You have 5 minutes. Go.
Do it on stream. You guys can talk to the Owlman some more if you want. You could continue. You do have a current destination that you've been pushing towards for a few episodes.
Yeah, we're chasing the people that murdered my entire existence, right?
Right.
That is, yes, the plan.
Cool. Well, if nobody has any better places to be, that would be what I would vote for.
I agree. Let's go find those fuckers.
I mean, I could go for some battery.
Some battery? The guy who is in control of our stock of batteries, I think, is on his way. So you're just gonna have to chill for a sec, Frank.
Okay.
Carl, you haven't spoken at all.
Carl has. Ben hasn't spoken.
I don't know where my character has been for the past.
You've been flying the ship, you know.
Yeah,
Not if you have any questions about anything, I can try to catch you up on any of it. But
Goodness gracious.
it's been kind of nutty, and you've just been doing your job, man. You know.
We brought in several new people.
There was a goblin played by Dave that you haven't met yet, I don't think. His name's Engie. He's an engineer. Then there's this little lightning elemental man and this owl man on board.
Very good, very good. Yes, let's move. We're supposed to be chasing down the people that are blowing up planets.
Do it.
What?
Yeah, so planets are getting blown up, Frank.
I didn't
And-
do it.
Oh, okay. I know that, but the way that you said that makes me feel like I should ask you more questions.
Okay, I'll answer him.
You're so precious, buddy. I don't actually have any. I would like to jump. I'll roll just to get this
Yeah,
thing
let's
moving.
jump. Do a jump.
Roll. Do a yoink.
Can I roll into any channel? Because I don't. There is a rolling room. Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just roll it at home too. I don't care.
Like I have a D100 on me. All right.
You got 2 D10s.
I do.
Not within reach and distance.
Okay, fair. All right, so unknown jump. Let's do it.
I don't know if I did this right.
You did do it
you,
right.
you did that right.
my
That was
God.
a wow.
You did do
Oh
that
my
right.
god.
That's a 100.
That's a 100 on a D100, baby.
Fuck. There's a problem.
We need people to be here for a 100.
Yeah, like 95 through 100 is like each of them are people specific, and this person is not here.
Okay, I will roll again, and we'll save that one.
But it will come up later. I will remember this. I'm gonna put a check mark next to it.
DM will remember this.
I'm back.
Our ship's back,
Hi.
guys.
Blue rolled a 100, and it has to do with Harrington. So
38. 38.
Can't believe that shit.
Of course it was Harrington.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 38. You guys jump towards your general direction. As you're flying through your jump, you're looking out the windows. It's just normal shit. Doesn't seem like anything wacky goes in the way or anything like that. It's very strange. Like it's a normal jump. This hasn't happened often. But when you're almost to your next solar system that you need to stop and load at, Gray Dvoria goes unconscious.
The fuck?
Should I mark myself as 0 or just unconscious?
Unconscious.
Okay.
What does Victor sound like?
He sounds slightly British, very formal. Imagine Tom Ellis's Lucifer, but much more casual.
I don't know who Tom Ellis is.
Have you seen the TV show Lucifer?
Yes.
That him.
Oh, okay. But British. Was he British?
He was.
Yeah,
I
Lucifer
haven't
himself
watched it in a
was, yeah.
while.
I haven't watched it, but I know that much.
All right. Okay. Well, you guys just see Gray fall unconscious. Gray, you fall unconscious. You don't realize that though, as you're just standing there. All of a sudden, you're now standing in like a misty red lake. You see nothing but water below you, red water, and then red mist all around you.
I bend down and touch my hand to the red water.
You
Is it just red water to me?
Yeah, well, as you feel it, it's very cold and viscous. You could make a medicine check, but you're pretty sure it's
Okay.
what's going on there.
Okay. Considering I don't have my character sheet open, and I'm pretty sure, and my
Yeah.
wisdom is a +5, I'm just gonna consider that
Yeah.
water. I'll open my character sheet.
No, it's not water. It's his blood.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. hmm
Cool. Hello?
You see a light in the distance.
Am I walking on the water, or
You
am
are.
I like
You're on top. You're
okay.
walking on top of it. Your hand went through
the
it
blood,
when
I guess.
you reached
Whoa.
down into it.
I will start walking towards the light, looking around to see if I see any other ripples that aren't coming from me in the surface of this lake. But I
Okay.
know I can't see very far because of the fog.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
All right, let me load this character. All right, passive is 17, so let's roll that. That is a 7 plus 7 for 14.
Okay, you think you might, but you're not sure if it's just a ripple coming off of you that you caught out of the corner of your eye or something.
Okay. Let me see if I have anything really quick to... Shit, I'm not sure what to do. I'll just keep... probably am panicking, so I'll probably start running towards the light. That's all I have,
Yeah.
really.
You start running towards the light, and as you get closer, it gets bigger, and slowly you see land start to form behind it. It's like craggy, dark rocks, and it's a lighthouse. It's a white, sparkling white and red spiraled lighthouse.
Okay. At this point, I probably either think that I'm dead or dreaming, so I know that this probably isn't real. But I'm not sure why. So I don't have anything to communicate outside of realms. So the only option is forward. I'll try to find a door to the lighthouse. Like, just keep moving.
All right, yeah, you do. You get up to the lighthouse. There's a door.
Unless I see something that stands out as abnormal for lighthouses and or dream blood lakes, I'm going to climb right to the top.
All right, cool. Yeah, you open the door.
I do.
Open the door. Okay, yeah. And there's a spiral staircase going up. So you head up to the top. As you get up to the top, you see this light room with the light in it. There's also a table to the side and a lamp on it and a bookshelf filled with books and a man. Can you describe Victor? Because I'm not good.
Holy
like
shit.
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Victor is... How old is he? Can you tell me that?
However old you picture him.
Okay. He's about 30, 32. He's humanoid, slightly gray, pallid skin, sleek black hair that's jaw length, red eyes, probably always well dressed. It just depends on the type of outfit he's wearing. So probably something really bougie fabric in a normal outfit. He's like 6'2", lean muscle, and I think that's pretty much that. Definitely 100% vampire. Gives off strong Dracula vibes, like the most Dracula character I've ever made.
All right. You see that man sitting there at the table, flipping through the pages of a book, has their feet up on a chair across the table from them. That's pulled into the thing.
Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't realize that somebody was in this lighthouse. It's just the first place I found.
It's fine. Do you know where you are?
No idea.
Do you know who you are?
I know my name.
What's that?
Gray Devorial.
Yes. Do you know
Continue. Sorry.
a soul it has mass to it. When it leaves the body, there's a significant change in the structure. Many people have used this to determine that the soul does exist, but more than that, there is a physical form to it that you can see if your eyes are correct.
Am I dead?
I mean, yes, but that's besides the point.
Okay.
No.
It's about time, I suppose.
Well, that happened a while ago. When you put a soul back into a body, it does not continue living the body, but the soul can inhabit it once again.
I don't understand. Is this? Am I in my body right now, or
No,
is
no,
this a
your body's
dream?
back where you left it. This is your soul, though. If you look down, you'll see a form. It's there. I can see it. You can see it. You can't always see it, though. But others can see it in you. They look hard enough.
So I'm dead, but my body's where I left it, and my soul is here.
Have a seat.
Yeah, okay. I will sit at the desk if there's an extra chair. If not, I'm on the floor. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sitting.
there's an extra chair. He moves his feet from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
You've been...
just have so many dumb questions. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
If my soul is here and my body is there, then my soul can't be in my body anymore?
No, I'll send it back.
Okay. Okay.
Questions? Feel free.
be
You've been
alive.
studying my book for a while now. I figure you might have a few questions for me.
Your book. Okay. Okay. Fuck. How are you here right now with me right now talking to me?
This is sort of a... I don't want to say an illusion, because we are both here, but it's just a subspace that I've yanked us into.
Okay. I've never heard you before. Can you are you just around usually, or
Not necessarily, but if you reach out, I can hear you, if that makes sense.
okay. Why now?
Why now? What?
Are you talking to me now here?
Oh, I wasn't sure, actually. It seemed you were falling again, and I decided to stop that from happening. I figured I could use this as a chance to ask you to assist me with something as well, but you continue with your questions.
So that means you did hear me on that day where everything blew up?
Yes. Yes, I heard you then.
Okay. I ran out of questions. What do you need my help for? What do you need my help for?
I don't like to interact with much of the material plane anymore. It's merely because there's things out there looking for me that I would not like to find me. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
That being said, there's someone there that I cannot find, and I need to find them.
I am in a unique position to go around finding people currently, so
Right.
you just send me. I'll do my best.
Okay. The person's name is Virelian Stillmist.
No fucking way, Nick. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. And where is the last place you saw this person?
And 1,000 years at least,
Okay.
somewhere in space.
Understood. Physical descriptions applicable to this person or not?
Yes, they should. I mean, they're possible of changing their form, but most likely not. They're just very effeminate. Like a bit of a paler skinned, long, medium length blonde hair. Real nature vibes, golds.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. You don't have to. I gotcha. Okay.
Usually hot,
Usually hot.
super
Okay.
hot.
You're sending me to find some hot person for you
Mm-hmm.
because you can't find them.
Can't find them. No.
Is
I
it
fear
because
they're
they
being.
don't want to be found?
No, I don't think there's no way they would hide themselves from me. So that's why I fear somebody would be hiding them from me.
Okay.
May very well be the person trying to find me, but that's a story for another time.
Oh, the person that you don't want to find. You, the person that can do so much, and you're sending me that. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I do owe you my life technically. So,
Well, they don't know you.
but if you're scared of them, then what am I supposed to think?
It'll be all right. Did you have any more questions?
Not currently, but if I have them, I can ask.
Yeah, feel free to reach out. I can try to respond. If you could do it in more of like a... It's easier if you... It's stupid. If you could use like incense and shit,
Oh,
you know?
sure,
Yeah.
sure. I have so much of that. They just keep giving it to me, and I'm like, great. I got like one spell that uses incense. I don't need this much. Why do I smell? Like, okay, I have plenty. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Is oh my god, I'm gonna be that guy. What is this? How do you view our current predicament? What am
Um,
I?
What are you? Shit. What are any of us, right? Beings.
Where I'm from, you're a time traveling, space faring god of knowledge.
They think I'm a god?
Yeah.
Alright, well, there you go. I'm your god. He wiggles his head.
I've never met a god before.
Well, I guess you have now. But yes, it was great actually meeting you for once. I'll be there. Just reach out. Have a good time. Goodbye. He
Okay.
lunges forward and bites you on the neck, and then you wake up.
Okay.
You guys, it's been like 30 minutes. You've parked. You're recharging. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You've moved Gray to his own area because he's the medic, and you got him on the table just like staring at him.
Okay, I assume like medicine checks and stuff. Are they alive?
Yeah. No.
Or-
Well, no. If you guys, so yeah, feel free to make a medicine check, any of you, before Gray wakes up.
Crichton goes with poke it with a stick.
Does not move.
Perplexing.
Medicine 9. Yeah.
No pulse.
It's gonna be bad.
Uh-oh.
We got a recycling unit in the back.
Wow, endurance. I see how it is.
I rolled really bad.
Yeah. By all accounts, you think he's dead. You tried to hit him with like some shocking paddles or whatever. It didn't help.
Suppose you should wait the traditional 48 hours.
Man, these guys really did need a cleric, huh? That's crazy.
The robot ship has a 48-hour waiting process.
I guess so. Ugh.
It is the traditional 48-hour wait to confirm termination of life.
I poke it with a stick again. Go. No, it's dead.
And you wake up.
Oh God! I'm gonna keep this stick forever. How many charges does it have left in
I
it?
told you.
I mean, did you think I was going to show up and help me? What is happening right now?
We were waiting for you to wake up.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
my stomach hurts. Creighton,
Are you hungry?
no, you stabbed me with a stick.
Stab. That's a little like stabbing. Poke.
Hey, I brought the gurney you asked for. Oh, hey.
Fucking Michael.
Seems we don't need it. Seems we don't need to carry Gray any further.
Gotcha.
You can cancel the plans for my funeral too, guys. Jeez.
Oh, it wasn't gonna be much.
Oh, we hadn't made
No,
plans
we were
yet.
gonna recycle you.
How long was I out for?
The lizard folk returns something to one of your shelves as he walks out.
Figures.
And like looks down at his wrist like there's a watch there. It's like, well, we were on the 48-hour wait list.
If you started a 48 timer, how many minutes are missing from the 48-hour timer?
Well, that's a different question than how long we were waiting. Because it takes a period of time before we start the 48-hour time.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I've been unconscious for a while. And no one called for help. Not okay, understood. All right, you guys can fuck off then. Thank you. Get out of the med bay.
And about face and walk.
Assholes, I fucking die right in front of them. They don't even call a doctor. I see how it is.
What doctor? You're the doctor.
You could have contacted our laryngitis prone person that sends messages and have them not talk to somebody, but okay.
We were conducting medical checks on you. Unfortunately, at no point of view were we able to establish that you had vital signs.
Cool. That's great. That's awesome. Love that. I have a book to read. So you all actually you can stay here. I'll leave because you already, are organized. So bye. And then I'll grab my books that I always have on me, and I'm gonna run to the first empty room and close the door.
All right, you do that.
And then I'm just gonna read books and like freak out until somebody comes and gets me for something else.
Gotcha. Well, your jump was fruitful in the sense that it moved you towards your destination. That's where you're at. You're just in a, not an empty solar system, but there's no life on it.
Hmm.
So like there's planets, but there's no like life on the planets.
Right.
Do the usual checks, like see if there's any useful mineral concentrations in any of the asteroids or the planets.
Sure. Give me what should we call that? Arcana. Using your science.
Decent at that. I got a 12.
12, maybe, but you don't know if you guys really have the necessary stuff to harvest it.
No, but we can flag it for future.
Yeah, sure. There's an asteroid field that probably pretty rich with gold, you'd imagine, from what you're seeing.
Nice.
Okay. just continue charging up for the next jump.
All right, cool beans. Where are we at? 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and do a break. We'll play back. All right. And we're back. Where we last left off, we had Gray reading, and everybody else leaving him alone. Action.
Yeah,
And
you said that the ship is. You said the ship is parked. Where are we?
We just successfully jumped, right?
Uh-huh. I mean, you can be charged up and do another jump if you'd like.
Because you said the solar system where it is was completely void of life.
Mm-hmm. You did ping an asteroid field gold in it, though.
This is not where we want to be, unless we want to go get some gold. That's a look around, though. No, just a jump. Just a last call.
Sorry, repeat it one more time for me. I had 3 people talk to me at once. What was that?
Gold field,
No, fuck it. I don't have any use for money.
jump.
Jump. Someone roll it.
Got you. $79.
79. Burger King foot lettuce.
I use a generic announcer voice. This guy, every time I do it, he tells me that I'm using the Burger King foot lettuce voice.
Mhm.
I just needed people to know that you do that to me.
That's fair. As you guys are jumping, you see a weird huge ship, and then you continue and you end up in a solar system with a planet that it definitely has people on it. Its atmosphere seems to be fake. It's like a big bubble surrounding it. But you see a giant spaceship, robotic woman with a vacuum approaching it.
Ah,
Oh my god. Aren't you too young for that movie?
I don't know.
I'm 30.
This is a reference that I'm not getting.
It's Spaceballs,
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I need to look around for a Druish princess?
right? Yeah, no. If you guys want to explore Spaceballs, you can. I don't have much for it. I just thought it would be funny.
Hilarious. Love it. This looks ominous.
yeah, that's weird as fuck. I don't like it.
Should we intervene?
You do see some smaller crafts and crafts around your size flying around as well. One of them has definitely pointed towards you guys at this point.
I'm not there. I cannot give input. You guys gotta decide what's going on.
Endurance. Hostile?
Quick check. Any indication that they're hostile?
You go to scan, and it's a raspberry.
We've
Okay.
we've been jammed.
You've been jammed.
What range are they at?
They're far range. It wouldn't take a jump, but it would take you a few minutes to get to them if you boosted.
Yeah, I'm not interested in closing with them.
They seem to be holding position and just moving their nose to point towards you anytime you move forward.
Okay. Just kind of sit and watch for a bit.
Okay. Nothing really happens. The giant woman with the vacuum spaceship is approaching the planet still.
Okay.
I watched Spaceballs once because a boy wanted my attention, so I invited him over. He sat in my living room. My dad was there the whole time. It was really awkward. It was also like 1 in the morning he wanted to come over, so I saw maybe like 45 minutes of this movie is what I'm getting at. Um, I don't know what this means.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just for fun.
Is that there's none of these ships are menacing us?
No, they haven't tried to communicate with you either. But none of them are actively coming towards you. But you guys aren't actively coming towards them either. It doesn't seem like you just boosted in here and then you, for all they know, are on your way out. So.
What shall we do? Shall we engage or should we endurance? Do you want to just? Are we looking to jump again?
I don't know if there's much we can do.
You seem to be significantly outnumbered. Have I been able to get a sense of what they have for weaponry?
It doesn't seem like the most advanced stuff in the world, just from what you can see. But you can't do a full scan at the moment, so.
Because we're jammed. What's it going to take to clean up this jam?
You would need to do a maintenance. Have the little robots, Endurance's little robots, I forget what they're called, go and scrub it all out.
Okay. We'll go ahead and have that. Start that.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, you. I mean, it would be Snow that would send them out to do it, or you. So. Snow, you come up under the main bridge and you see these three all standing there looking out the window at this gigantic robotic woman with a vacuum approaching this planet and ships all around it. One of them pointing directly at you guys.
Oh, she's fucking badass. Nice. We just watching this?
Apparently.
Nice. Nice. Snow just pulls up a chair.
Endurance, you,
Unless we have some sort of motivation to interfere.
No, I got a motivation to feel, you know what I'm saying? Having a consciousness made me horny, guys. And I know what I'm horny for now. I've been confused a little bit.
light sockets?
Light sockets.
Okay,
That was between me and you.
Oh, I was just trying to make a joke because I like light sockets, so didn't want to out you.
I guess I just outed myself. I guess it happens like that sometimes. Don't go to the outlets on this floor, guys. Just don't.
Used and abused.
I'm sorry, Endurance. I just realized the consequences of
Hey, we don't need to talk about this any further, okay?
Fast forward 30 seconds after the conversation.
Flash forward, we go to where you've scrubbed your jam. Are you planning on trying to communicate with these people? Oh, you're the wrong picture, Blue. I never brought it up, but it is true, and it's a fact.
What's that?
That Blue's been the wrong picture the whole time. Trevor is too.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Oh no.
God dang it. How do I do it? Fuck.
Fuck.
There we go.
I should be good now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I will be right back. Feel free to go on without me. Just throw me wherever you guys are going. I gotta go do something really quick.
Gotcha. You receive a transmission. It's a man in a white helmet, and he says, state your business or prepare to be boysenberried."
I don't even know what that means. What does that even mean?
"Well, jam you harder. Faster, too. Yeah, faster, too." There's some of them hovering around the screen now.
I've been able to get a better sense of their weaponry.
Yeah, so do a scan. Give me a Arcana check.
Oh, that's a little bit better.
Hey, if you guys could like stand still for about like a minute and a half.
19.
You distract them for a minute and a half. 19. These ships that are talking to you, these smaller ships, they don't have much on them. You guys could probably deal with them even in a pack. But the bigger ship, the lady herself, has some pretty massive weaponry on it.
So these are vessels from that vessel.
Yeah.
The lady's just a giant mothership, literally. A mother that's a ship.
Something like that. You also saw another bigger ship than that as you approached, but it was in between solar systems. You don't know if
Big
they're
K
connected,
mummy
but you could guess they
mothership.
were.
Yeah, I am on the program of not fucking around and finding out today, guys.
Yeah, the large
Understandable.
ship definitely that whatever that is.
We can knock the first dominoes over, yeah, but we get down for the line. How are we gonna handle all these dominoes?
The dominoes will fall back
Easy.
on us.
That's easy enough to worry about. The small ships don't seem to have don't seem to pose a significant threat. Should be able to handle them if they were to come to violence, but the larger one would be a problem.
Yeah, they don't sit right with me. I do not want to risk it.
I actually had a question. The owl man approaches.
I
What were you all planning to do with me?
some.
Because it seems you've just gotten back to your main objective, and I guess I could work for you.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you want to go home?
I was planning on not going home again. I had a good job, it paid good, and they supplied me with everything I need.
What do you need?
Food, shelter, communication device to watch my little movies on.
All right. You want to get that in writing?
I mean, I have that, the communication device. It's the food and shelter. If you could pay me a stipend of galactic credits every once in a while to purchase the new Fast and the Furious 19.
Well, if you didn't know, I am HR also. So if you want to come back here, we'll start filling out your pre-employment. and
Okay,
then
yes, this
get
sounds
on
great.
with the onboarding.
Fantastic.
Everybody agree? I look around the room, waiting for everybody to agree. If they don't agree, we might just kill you. But
Oh,
Not true, but okay.
damn it,
I figured when you rescued me from the worm-infested spaceship that you were all nice individuals.
no, I fucking love killing.
Understood.
But I am HR. Don't worry.
I'm suddenly less worried about what we're gonna do. I'll just go hang out for a while. You guys just let me know when you figure it out.
No, come to the back rooms with me. It'll be all right. We'll get like paperwork and whatever HR does.
If you, I'm having some stomach issues actually.
I can scan you. I know you're all right.
No, it's my cloaca.
I'm bluffing. I can't scan shit. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
They run out holding their pelvic area.
Man, that's weird. Yeah, sometimes I just I don't know what to say.
Endurance,
I'm bad with new people. Okay, guys, I'm sorry.
Endurance, are we ready for another jump? Or does Snow need some more time with the giant lady thing here?
I've got scans on it. They'll have to do. Was there any sign of activity on the planet?
There's people on the planet for sure. They don't seem to be mounting any defenses against it. You're not sure what exactly they're planning on doing, really.
Okay. Do they appear to have like spaceborne technology?
On the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have you don't see like a big ship of theirs anywhere or anything like that. But they have other ships that have come in and out of the planet since then. There's a little hatch in the bubble that opens real quick to let something out.
Okay.
Seems maybe there's some people retreating.
Hmm.
Smaller vessels, fancy.
All right. Well, I will continue observing. Wait unless somebody wants to intervene or get involved.
We don't have the like. We're just not. We're not galactically strong enough to handle massive races and species and just intense. You know, like there. I love killing. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be killed. And we could learn a lot just by observing. I mean, just like evolution, it's just like it takes its course. So the strong survive. And in the universe, it's a pretty cruel and fickle place. There's so much development that is completely misinterpreted and not understood in our capacity so far. So maybe if we spend this time of observation and research and develop our own ways to increase our numbers and strength, like then we can start to maybe intervene. But at what risk, you know? Like the planet might be a force that ends up taking over a lot more planets in the future. It's just if we stop them from getting destroyed, it's just who knows if they go on to do it to some other people.
That was deep. I don't like it.
We
What
cannot
are-
be the hand of fate.
What are our other courses of action here?
Three choices. One, we help the defenders to protect the planet. Two, we help the attackers attack the planet. Three, we do nothing and leave.
Have we gathered all of the possible things we could, observe here, you think?
Well, I think we're about to see a whole bunch of people die. I mean, we could watch that.
It is important in the name of science, unfortunately. I do get like
Science.
Snow does not like the idea of mass genocide like this, but he understands his place right now.
I hate to interject, guys, but none of you have stated your business. The guy on the screen
Was
says,
that communication line still open?
yeah, they've just been standing there watching you guys.
I do believe that the proper response is that we're not entirely sure. We haven't really decided yet.
Understood. It seemed, actually, the line gets cut off. You're not jammed or nothing.
At what point did it get cut off?
After he said that,
Okay.
you guys see a dinky little ship fly out of this gigantic woman, and get blasted away as the thing explodes. The huge ship just fucking bursts into pieces. That dinky ship gets blasted off into a planet nearby, and the ship you were just talking to explodes along with the other ship. It was too close to it.
Look at that.
Works.
Well,
Don't see that every day.
That's insane.
There's some little ships from the main defense or main offense force there that are still around, but they all fly away towards the direction of that big ship you saw as you flew in.
We'll have to keep an eye on that one. That one could be problematic. They might think we had something to do with it.
On the planet, you start to see fireworks.
They just had those like lined up and ready to go, I guess. Like, what were they gonna do? If the other way happened. Were those like celebratory fireworks, but also like, oh shit, we're dead fireworks? Let's enjoy this. Like, what? Weird. Huh. I think we lost Nick.
I'm still here.
Oh, you are.
What did you want me to do? I guess I could have been
I heard
Frank.
the laughing. I heard the laughing cut off, and I don't know if it was like you had muted yourself, so you're not like dying on the mic, or what.
Oh man, that is weird. That was fucking crazy.
Huh.
Continue like check watching the little ship that flew off and was it like basically crash landed on a different planet?
Yeah.
Okay. Does there appear to be any kind of rescue mission going to get them?
Not from this planet, no.
Should we help him out? Might as well.
I'm guessing that there was some sort of elite commando unit that was capable of destroying the vessel from within. So we should at least be very careful. And I'll start heading towards that planet.
All right. So we will go to that planet. Do you want to just go land on it like yourself, or?
Well, yeah, I mean, see if I can just, as we're heading over there, see if any ships come, if there's a distress beacon or anything like that.
There does not seem to be, no. There does seem to be living life on that planet, but they're more primitive than the other planet.
Yeah. Okay. We'll attempt to locate where the ship crashed.
All right, yeah. Give me a. Let's do perception. Anybody can make the check, or y'all can all make one if you want.
Yeah, I'll help out.
I could also just roll it if everyone else. I'll roll it.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I do not have a particularly good perception.
19.
19. You can locate a general area, but it's a big planet.
I mean, I guess we head in the general area and try to figure it out from there. See if we can narrow it down as we get close.
Gotcha. Yeah. Do you do that on the main ship or on a transport ship?
Are like the scanning capabilities of one ship better than the other, like in terms of finding stuff?
I mean, the main ship's definitely better.
Can we try once we get there, get closer to that planet, see if we can try to zero in a little bit? I'm looking for like some kind of like indication that it was a crash as opposed to a landing.
Got you. So like fire, I guess.
Yeah, like fire, tree blow down, that type of stuff.
Yeah. So give me another perception check now that you guys are moving closer in the big ship.
All right.
I'll do it with advantage if someone wants to help out.
Yeah.
Another 19.
All right, yeah. Now that you're getting closer and scanning the planet, you do seem to find an area where the crash had taken place. It seems to be more of an emergency landing happened. You see the people loading back into the ship at the moment, actually.
Okay. Once we've located it, can we determine if this is more of like an escape pod or an actual ship?
Yeah, this ship is different than the other ships you saw. It's an old beater.
Okay.
Oh my god, your rabbit was eating Christmas presents?
What was I doing?
No, Ben's rabbit was eating
I know.
Christmas present. Oh, you're a rabbit, man.
Yep. That's. Don't eat the tree. Is it a real tree?
Is that a
I would
real
hope-
tree?
I would hope it's a real tree. Otherwise, that's not going to be a
He might
happy
not
rabbit.
be here. He might have just sent that from his phone.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
Ben's rabbit was eating his Christmas present.
Oh shit.
Classic rabbit shit.
Damn rabbits.
Whoa. These people seem to be fine. They're about to leave the ship, from what you guys can tell.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh, I have something in my eye.
Okay. You guys want to hail them?
Sure. Let's go say hi.
Okay. Do any of you want to speak?
A lot of things running through my brain right now.
Was that a real tree he was eating, or is that an artificial one?
It's a real one. Little turd, he'll get up on the couch so he can eat up higher, but
Oh, let's take a break. I got something in my eye.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
it's really bad. We'll be
We'll take
right
care of
back.
it.
Just hailed this ship that had presumably escaped from the bad ship that was trying to suck the air out of the planet. Are you sending them a message, or are you gonna like land next to them?
Probably just send them a message, and, assuming that their ship is still functional, and it seems like it is.
Yeah, you shoot a message over to connect to them. You do. On the screen appears a man in with nice hair, but kind of scruffy looking. He's got a brown jacket on, white shirt, just normal human looking man. And then there's like a dog man next to him. Chubby guy, floppy ears, wearing jumpsuit and some funny shoes.
Jack Black?
If they remade Spaceballs, Jack Black would play a hell of a barf.
100%.
Uh-huh. All right, well, I will go ahead and start talking then. Hello.
Hello.
You seem that you are not in need of repairs or assistance.
No, we just barely managed to escape there. Who are you guys?
Travelers, we just came into the system just as the large ship exploded.
Well, that's a hell of a thing to come in on. The big guy says.
Yeah, just a bit.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's been one of those kind of days. Look, guys, I just learned I have magic powers and I need to go stop a princess from getting married. So if there's anything you guys have for me, then tell me now.
Somebody's
No.
got main character syndrome.
Good luck, I guess.
I won't need luck. I got the Schwartz. They take off.
What?
All right.
He's got the Schwartz, huh?
What do you mean he's got dick? The fuck?
Don't we all, am I right?
Wow. Hmm.
Didn't say Schwantz.
With the translator, do I just keep hearing dick like in different tones?
Yeah. Yeah.
A little different accent.
Little different accent every time.
Dick.
Little
Dick.
inflection on the difference of different letters.
Or maybe you hear it the way they say it, but you see a different colored dick in your head each time. Oh, sorry, I hate to assume that your character can see things in their head.
Or
I can.
color.
Sure. That whole thing about people not being able to picture stuff in their head confuses the frick out of me, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Also, it makes me very depressed for them.
Yeah, this beat up old ship takes off heading back to that planet.
We don't really have any business here, do we? Like, we can go.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
We'll head out and get out, move away from the planet and prep to jump.
You do, indeed. You guys are gonna do another jump, getting closer and closer to your goal.
Scary.
Let's
Our goal kills planets.
unless you guys want to do anything else, we'll do another roll for a jump.
Does anyone want to roll?
I mean, I'll go for it again. It worked so well last
Yeah, I
time.
already rolled twice, so
I'll roll twice. All right. Rolling time. Ah, so close. 65.
65. Okay. You guys jump. Nothing happens along the way. But when you come out of your jump, you are in a solar system with 4 planets. There are 2 areas where you imagine planets once were, but there's a bunch of rubble there instead.
Oh, fuck.
It looks very similar to how Gray's planet looked shortly after destruction there. Same type of thing, but 2 different planets. Off in the distance, you see what at first you think is the big silver orb spaceship. But upon closer look, it's not. It's maybe a prototype of it. It's ragged. It's half built. It looks like it was given up on.
Can Endurance tell how far away we are from our destination?
Not really.
Okay.
Wait, so there's another orb that's near us?
There
That's just
is,
not-
but it's not.
It hasn't been completed.
Yeah, it never got finished.
Is it actively being worked on right now? Is it inhabited?
You don't see any other ships in the area.
Endurance scan?
Give me a Arcana.
23.
23. You find no life forms in this entire solar system.
I give a kind of the shifty side eye to side eye to side eye. Do we investigate the orb that is here?
That much refined metal is a gold mine in place.
Also, it's a good chance to get a look at what could possibly be on the thing that we're chasing.
Indeed. They have the parts I would like to acquire. We'll start heading towards the sphere and start looking to see, keeping the scanner or have some scanners looking for energy signatures that would indicate ships.
Okay.
So you said there's 4 planets here and no life forms in the entire solar system?
Yeah, not from what you guys have scanned.
That means there's 4
Um,
empty planets here.
But they don't
Actually, the
like
other
have
thing-
buildings or anything on them. They're just, like Mars is an empty planet.
Is there any space debris around any of this area other than the asteroid field where it's beginning to look like there might have been planets? Or there were planets.
What do you mean by space debris?
Half destroyed ships, that type of stuff. Something that might indicate that there was a battle,
No.
or is a shipyard that's been shut down.
No. The only thing it looks like, it doesn't even look like there's like anything holding materials to build this thing with. It looks like it was being built and then everything left from it.
Okay. We'll continue heading towards it.
You do indeed. You can get right up on it. Do you want to land on it somewhere, or?
No, we'll send a message back to the Eternal Future and let them know that we have found a partially constructed space ship, and give them basically a quick summary of what we found.
Okay. Do you want to just send it as like a one-way message, or do you want to open a line of communication?
Send it as a one-way message. See if they have any response. I will see what they've got to say about it.
Okay. You don't get anything back immediately.
Okay. I figure it'll take some time for them to look it over. Once we get closer, can I get a better sense of how long this has been sitting here? Is there still like lava in the asteroid field from when the planets were destroyed? In the molten core still cooling kind of thing? Or is it like
No.
been here for thousands of years?
It's been here a while. You don't see any molten lava. The asteroid fields themselves have almost started to line up and got into their own rotation. It's been a long time.
Okay.
If you want to maybe give, I guess, straight intelligence.
I'll try assisting that as much as I can.
Actually, despite
23.
Crichton being a nub, he is rather intelligent.
You're the scientist.
I would hope.
No, I'm the pilot.
Yeah, but like your floor is the science floor.
Yeah, I got a unnatural 20.
You were raised by scientists.
Yes. Unnatural 20.
A natural 20. Okay. You would assume it's been at least a few centuries.
Happened long ago in a galaxy far, far. No, this galaxy. Sorry, we're there.
We'll continue approaching, watching for any energy spikes or activity, signs of activity in the sphere ship.
Mm-hmm. Give me perception.
And 2.
You don't see shit.
I take a level in something that gives me at least proficiency in perception.
He's looking at Rogue real hard right now.
I wish I knew how to assist you, but I don't. So
I mean, you can make your own check.
I'll perceive.
Go ahead and perceive for me.
All right. I percepted a 22.
A 22. You see nothing.
Hell yeah. There's nothing there.
Is
Why are we
Gray-
looking so hard at nothing?
Is Gray actually like following along with what's happening, or is Gray just kind of in his room or in the
I-
spare room reading the book?
I'm so mentally checked out from what had happened to me earlier that if anybody legitimately wanted like Gray's input on anything, you'd have to come like actually get my attention. Otherwise, like I'm
He's
not
just staring out
actually
the window.
fucking around. Yeah. I just had the biggest existential crisis ever right after, dying and showing up on a spaceship. So
Should we go get Gray? He may have some insight or be interested in what's occurred here.
I think he's already came back up out of the room. Right?
yeah, I can be with you guys. I'm just
Yeah.
probably like absent-minded.
Okay.
I realize how cool it is in character for me to be aloof and in a different area. It doesn't really help when we need to progress the plot and make decisions.
You see just an empty ship, or an empty gigantic half sphere.
Yeah. So are we gonna go down and on this thing and investigate?
If you don't, I will.
Oh yeah.
Well, no. I mean, that was.
Oh no, I most definitely intend to
Yeah.
to investigate further and closer.
See what powers something of this size.
You all are going to take a transport ship or land endurance in amongst this.
If the whole solar system is empty, I think that it would be okay for us to land the big ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you with Gray's perception check earlier, you definitely find a spot to land. You assume there's no atmosphere or oxygen in any of this, from how it's currently laid out. So you'll have to all wear spacesuits and stuff.
Not all of us.
But yeah, right. You get your magnet boots clicked on though.
Okay. As we were approaching, was I able to locate beyond just a place to land any kind of functionality type of thing, like where reactor core might be, where there would be like differentiation of what facilities were in this vessel?
Give me an Arcana check.
That's a no.
That's a no.
I assume that one's gonna fail because it's still a 7.
I mean, this ain't D&D 1, but a 7 don't get you much.
Nope.
Sorry, what were you looking for?
Specific
I
points
was
on
looking
the
for
big ship.
like different areas, like reactor, where there would be like a reactor core, some sort of weaponry, I mean, traditional
Yeah.
like
Okay.
layout of a ship. This is I haven't seen something like this well,
On a ship of
I
this
haven't actually
scale,
seen anything like this.
yeah, a ship of this
Spherical
scale.
design is very odd.
Is this more of a moon or more of a space station?
It's the
Definitely.
size of like half a moon.
Fair enough.
If we board it, maybe we can find some blueprints.
That's the intention.
Gonna take some time.
To realign.
Do we have like communicators in our watch? We could split up.
Oh, that sounds like a fantastic idea. We should all go our own different direction.
Well, that sounds horrible.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't be able to make a new body.
Well, there's no life forms here, right? Should be fine.
Unless there are more killer robots looking over at Snow. Anyways, as long as I'm not wearing the red shirt, let's go.
You guys land. You've landed in an area that's big enough for you to land on. It seems there's basic hallways, kind of, but a lot of it's bare bones walls. You'd have to climb to get to certain areas to look over things. There is one major section of it that seems more completed than the rest. But it's going to take a bit for you guys to get over to that area from where you've landed.
Okay,
Yep, I'm fine with that.
no concern.
Are we going to go to the area where they got more done at?
Yeah,
Yes, that
Yes.
would be most likely where they would have that type of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. You guys head that direction. It is kind of hard. I mean, you're kind of in zero grav, but you have your magnet boots to deal with, and you have to be able to actually stay on this thing so you don't float away. So I want athletics checks. Apart from Frank, he has rocket boots.
I am so boned.
They do actually have the was it the spacer?
Yeah, you have
wild
your
space
little.
adaptation.
There's two little ships on your ship.
No, I was saying that I've got the was it the wild space adaptation?
What's that?
Not at disadvantage. Well, the rule is not at disadvantage when in melee and 0G.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to assume that he is used to 0G maneuvers and extravehicular activity type of stuff.
I gotcha.
I got a 2.
Could it be athletics or acrobatics?
Love a 2. Yeah, either or's fine if you want to do that again as acrobatics, Trevor.
I have -3 to athletics.
I got a
That being
6.
said, I rolled a 17, -3, 14.
You could do
20.
acrobatics.
24.
6, 24.
Okay.
I rolled a natty 1.
Yeah, that's so much worse. I'll take the 14.
14, 24, 6,
18.
18,
I had a 14.
14. Okay. Well, together as a group, you guys are fine. Snow does start to drift off for a second, but somebody's able to grab him real quick by the ankle.
Well, we can tie off to each other too until we separate.
It's a good idea. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys all tie ropes around each other and make sure nobody gets away. You're able to get to the section that's more built and get into one of the doors in there. It's still same gravity, no air, but there's more of a hallway here. There's some doors down the hallway.
Unless
Okay.
something stops me or stands out, it's just going to be a keep going, keep going, keep going thing for me.
At some point, I will be like, okay, Once we get inside the corridor, take a few steps and like, wait a minute. Stop and listen to see if there's anything else moving in the ship.
All right. Give me a perception check, whoever would like to see.
I'm so perceptive.
Perceive it, Blue.
That's a 10. I have a +7,
So
but it's a
perceptive.
10.
My perception is 22.
You hear some creaks of metal moving, but you'd assume it's just this thing's floating out here, you know, like a house settling type deal.
Mm.
None of you feel like there's anything alive or moving on this ship.
Okay.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, once we were able to do that, make clear that you're there and sending vibrations through the ship. Now that we've stopped and waited to see, and we're not detecting anything else making vibrations.
Nope.
Go ahead and start looking for like a computer terminal or something along those lines.
Okay.
And there, you said there were some doors we could open.
Yeah. There's some doors down the hall.
I want to check to see, like, if we're looking in storage closets, or if we're looking in quarters, or if we're looking in maintenance bays, or.
For sure. Okay, so you guys head down the hall. The first door you come upon, it's kind of half open. It's easy enough to just jam it to the side. You look in there, that is like a storage closet. There's nothing in it though. Empty shelves.
No disarray, like not like some things got pulled down and something like
Empty and clean.
ransacked, but it's empty and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The next door down leads to another hallway. There is one more door down this hallway, though.
Check them out.
Okay, so you ignore that hallway for now. Go down to the other door. You open that door, and it is... I mean, there's some terminals and stuff in here, but they're not powered. It seems like maybe a maintenance bay, a general area... for things to keep track of other things. There's a few computers. There's a window overlooking this big tube-like area.
Interesting.
Down the other hall, unless someone wants to do some investigation here that's outside of my speciality or purview.
Uh,
I'll attempt to see if I can figure out what some of this machinery and stuff is set up for.
Can I
Okay.
see if there's any writing on the machinery at all? Like any labels or numbers?
Yeah. Give me investigation check.
Okay.
Both of you.
Right.
16 + 6 for a 22.
22. You do see some writing. You can't read all languages, right?
No.
No.
I know 3 languages though.
You see some writing of a language that you've seen writing of before, but you don't. You can't read it yourself.
Okay.
But it's definitely the same species of with the other spherical ship.
Okay.
I had a 17.
17. These are monitors. Like they monitor things. You're not sure what exactly they're monitoring. You would assume it has to do with this big tube that they're overlooking.
I am now going to start looking for something, and I'm probably not going to find it here, but some way of at least starting to power up some of the systems.
Okay. Yeah. Not in this room, unfortunately, but
Yeah. But that's now one of my goals is to try and find some way to turn on some of the computer systems, because we're going to need to do that to be able to pull out any blueprints or gain any real information.
you are looking for that as you guys head out. You go into the hallway, and this hallway goes over the top of that big tube area. It actually is kind of arced. You have to go up and then down. There's no windows or anything, and there's no doors that open in this hallway. You get to another hallway on the other side, and to your left is a door going to a room similar to the last one you were just in. And to your right is a door to it's the same. It's a mirror image essentially of the other side. But this hallway isn't destroyed on the other end where you guys entered, and there's more you can explore that way.
We'll start heading down that way.
You head down that way. You get to a big open corridor. This looks over this tube as well, and you can see it's very long. It takes up most of the space of this part of the ship that's built. And at the back of it, there seems to be like an area where something should be housed or something, and you can see a path to get to that area.
I would
Do-
like to, while we're going through, as I see signs, because I assume that like some certain things would be labeled like, for example, if a building's half built, it might still have exit signs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to, in my books, sketch the area that it looks like and then the words with it, so that if I find somebody that does know this language, they can interpret it for me, and then I'll remember what part it was attached to. Because like if it says like men's restroom, like I'm not gonna give a fuck about that, so I'm doing it with different signs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Give me a performance check.
Okay. Before I even do this, I'm probably immediately after seeing the number. Okay. Then I'm not gonna say that out loud. Never mind. Performance. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I would like to use my book to make me better at performing with
Okay.
my extra D6, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, D6. Okay, that makes my total a 13.
A 13. Okay. You get some pretty decent drawings done. You focus mainly on the words. But the drawings are good enough to indicate where you were and what you were looking at when you got those words wrote down.
Okay.
All right, you guys head to this area at the back of the big tube. It seems to be the main part that they focused on building, and it is fully all built. There's several computer terminals. There's several chairs. There's a big area where it seems people would have overlooked something, maybe something of a map or something. It's a big computer piece. You can see the back of the tube and the chamber where something was once held there through a viewing lens. But there's also a door to get to that area if you want to. And then all these computers are here. Everything is still powered down.
Looking over this area, does there appear to be anything where there might be a reactor that would allow us to start turning some power on?
Give me an Arcana check.
An 11.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Hey, 21.
21. So you start to recognize some of the technology and find power sources. You follow those power sources where they're plugged in and try to scan as much as you can to follow those to where they would get powered. And it seems it all leads to that chamber where something was held that's not there anymore.
Okay. So it looks like the reactor core or power supply is missing.
Yeah. And it's big.
Yeah, this is a massive station. Do I think that I might be able to provide some basic power to even the simple like computer systems just to get them operational and not power up the engines or anything like that, but just kind of get the terminals active so that we can like get into the computer system?
I don't. If you could somehow get some electricity into the parts of the computer that you need on to extract the information, yes, but you have to figure out where and how to get that electricity from. and it's
Could-
not yourself.
Could we reroute it from Frank?
For me,
Well, I mean, could I basically run an extension cord from like the main ship to one of the terminals and plug in some power that way?
you just don't have a cord that long.
All right.
Do you want me to go inside of it?
How big is this tube?
What if we do send Frank in and he bounces around?
I'll go suck off some things inside there if you want me to.
Although Frank likes electricity and eats it, he doesn't made of it technically, right?
I'm totally made of it. Look at me. He
Motherfucker.
hops out. What do you mean? What do you eat?
I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
for a little while.
Most of you people that I've met eat things that are made of the same thing as you're made of.
Most people you've met are cannibals?
No, you know, like carbon-based energies.
I don't have any electric spells. The closest I have is radiant.
How big is this tube that we're basically next to? Do I think the transport, one of the small transports, could fit down it?
You could fit down it. It's
Oh.
huge.
Oh,
I've been underestimating the size of this tube. It is gigantic.
It's the size of a lake.
Bigger.
I'm not calling for a break. I'm just like, that was my first reference that was bigger than an apartment
like-
building for some reason.
It's like a mile or more wide.
Okay, in that case, I would be perfectly fine flying the ship down here, attaching to somewhere's nearby, and basically running the ship right into this area. Unless I think one of the small transports would be able to provide the power that would be necessary for this.
You can totally do that. You can actually inform yourself to start heading that way now, if you'd like.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and do that, guys. You can fly down here.
It's a great idea.
So I start flying down the massive tube.
Okay, you do. You can get endurance in there. You're gonna have to go down into that room that where the energy source was housed to check to hook it all up.
Okay. Go ahead with that.
So you give me an Arcana with assistance if somebody's helping you.
Is anyone helping?
Still think I can get inside that computer if you want me to. I can jump inside there and do all kinds of stuff to it.
Let's hold off on that for right now.
Okay.
Right. So I got an 18.
18, yeah. You're good. You pull up. Is anybody else going in this room with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all enter this room and you immediately get to work endurance. Whereas Gray, you spot something in the corner. Just a little hunk of something.
Wait,
Right.
what's that?
Wait.
You head over and get a closer look at it. It seems to be a piece of like a gem, maybe. It's bright green. It's not glowing or anything, but it seems like it was probably broken off of whatever was once here.
We'll head over.
Yeah, Gray's just looking at it. It's like size of a D20.
Start examining it.
Does it look valuable?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it'd be like if you found an emerald the size of a D20, but it's not cut.
Well, it clearly looks like it was chipped off. Of
It was
something.
chipped off of something much larger. It has one flat face on it.
Can I have I don't know if Arcana or what kind of check to determine what this crystal is.
Let's do nature.
I would like to help. I also have a decent nature, so if you want me to also roll, or if you want advantage, if Nicoletos.
I would like to look around the room and see if this would fit somewhere.
From what you can tell already, from what you guys have figured out, that this came off of whatever was in this giant housing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what it's made out of.
Well,
I was just answering him. I don't care how you guys do it. Somebody roll a nature check with advantage.
How do you want to do it?
how about you go for it?
Okay.
I was looking more like the Arcana, what uses it would be, but I think this is more of a recognizing what the mineral is.
Okay. With advantage, I rolled a 19 and a 21.
Okay. You haven't seen this yourself. It's not from your planet. But looking at it, you can figure from how it's composed and the structure of it, that it is very similar to a lot of precious gems from other planets. And you can feel the magic from you being pulled into it and then being pushed back out into you as you pick it up. It's almost pulsing with magic.
It's either a conductor or its own source of arcana. I don't know what kind though.
I wonder if it's some sort of crystal of MacGuffin. May I see it?
Yeah, and I'll hand it to him. But do I remember anything green at all on the ship that attacked my planet? I know that that's so vague, but
the laser that they shot out of the ship was green.
Might not be what it is, but I have a hunch that this is connected to some of their weapons.
So we can make a weapon out of it. Yeah.
I'm more worried about the fact they already have.
This could be very good.
Well, if you take a look at what happened to the planet and take a look at the structure here that we presume is very similar to what did the planetary thing, we're standing in the barrel of the gun.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I have an experiment that I would like to try that won't hurt this green thing, if I may.
Okay.
I want to hold it in my hand as I cast mending. I'll take a piece of paper and I'll tear it, and then I'll cast mending and see if my spell is altered at all by the fact that I'm conducting it like while I have this green thing in my hand.
Okay. Yeah. You do that, and you notice that you don't need to do anything else to cast mending while holding it. You just do it, as if you could use it as a focus.
Okay, I'll
Ooh.
relay that information to the people.
Oh, can I see it for a second?
Mm-hmm.
I will hold it in the hand that I would cast Firebolt out of.
Bro!
Okay.
I'm not aiming it at anyone. Just if it's giving the ability to strengthen and or save magic, what happens when I launch a firebolt out of a hand that's holding that stone?
You feel like you have a bit more accuracy with your firebolt.
You get a little bit of an eyebrow raise. All right.
We need to find more of this.
Endurance, it's not MacGuffinium or MacGuffinite, but it's hella similar. It's definitely some kind of enhanced arcane mineral that can be used to generate or enhance power.
I would be willing to assist in studying the fuck out of this thing if we find more and bring it back.
After examining it for a few minutes, like, interesting, and he'll hand it back to you, and then he'll resume hooking up the power systems.
Okay, yeah. You're able to do that fine. Man, you want me to eat it?
Do you want to eat it?
I don't know, maybe it'd be cool if I ate it.
How about if we find more, I'll let you eat a little bit of it, but I'm not gonna let you eat the only bit that we have.
Okay, that's fair. Hey, Snow, do you have any batteries?
I was chewing guacamole. Did you just say, does Snow, do you have a bathroom?
Battery.
Oh, batteries. Yeah, Snow. Frank was looking for batteries earlier. I told him to wait for you.
No.
I just don't have any in my bag.
Okay. Well, there's the ship right there. I'm gonna go get some batteries.
Okay, buddy.
It's the rechargeable ones.
Okay. Those taste like you.
It's like a refillable water bottle. If someone straight up said in any context, these taste like you, I think I'd be a little concerned.
Yeah.
You get your ship hooked up. With the amount of power you can generate through here, you can power one computer at a time. It's up to you how you want to go about trying to get information from them.
Okay, so just pick one of the terminals at random,
Okay.
start powering it up, and see what information it has.
You can get it powered up and on, and you get to a screen that you can't get any further on that has symbols that you don't understand.
Huh. The ship is like right next to us, right? Like I could take a 5-minute walk and go talk to the owl guy.
Be a bit harder than that, but we could. Yeah, no, you can. You can.
Essentially, what I want to do is I just want to ask him if he recognizes this language. That's all the information that I want.
You can, and you do, and you ask him, and he says no.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh, it was worth a shot.
Trevor, do you have the bag of tricks?
I have arm blade attachment, small blaster, 2 daggers, burglar's pack, thieves tools, block and tackle, a hammer, a gold insignia, failed experiment, belt pouch, and eyes that are fucking super scary.
Okay, add a bag of tricks, a gray bag of tricks that you got from the Owl Man last episode, remember?
I do.
Yeah. But it's really just like a black ball of smoke demons. But yeah, anyway. You, with enough persistence, give me a Arcana check.
Oh.
Endurance. Carl? We lost Carl.
Oh no.
Da-da-da.
Oh, he said BRB. That's what I get for not checking chat.
Oh, was it in game room chat?
Yeah.
We're not in the game room, Carl. We're in game room, not live.
Frank comes back, just one hand on a battery, one end in his mouth, going back and forth.
Okay, that's a little. Okay.
Did you want some?
You know, I'm good, but thank you. Fuck. I wish I had built a wizard.
What were you doing?
You're back. Give me an Arcana check.
14.
14. With enough persistence, you can get information out of these computers and save it on hard drives. You just can't understand any of it.
Okay. So unfortunately, that is not one of the languages. One of these spells I can get.
You could take it and study it for several days, try to
Yeah.
figure it out from there.
Yep.
And I will definitely help with that. I have proficiencies that I believe would be beneficial for that.
Is there anywhere where they have like images or blueprints or anything along those lines?
Read aloud for deaf people or blind people.
Yeah, you can get to some images that are not necessarily blueprints, but what would you call it?
Like schematics. Or...
Yeah, like before blueprints and schematics, ideas, right?
Okay, like rough drafts type of thing.
Yeah, and it's for this orb ship. You can see that they've designed it to be a ship that can hold a lot of beings, as it's huge. But the main function of it is this weapon, and almost every image you see has it destroying a planet.
Clearly, it's a primitive quasar cannon.
Come again? Say again?
The building such a large scale weapon to destroy a planet. It's a quite primitive system for utilizing that. Yeah. High efficiency quasar cannons can be much smaller than this.
It's like getting a big magnifying glass and just kind of melting some ants.
What's a magnifying glass?
Oh, it's a piece of glass, really.
I follow.
And if it's got the right angle on it, you put light through one side of it and it focuses the light into a smaller space. And light in and of itself is energy. So if you focus the energy into a smaller and smaller and smaller space, it focuses the energy, therefore creating
Little tasty morsels.
Heat.
Oh.
Sure.
Also,
I mean, it could be any kind of energy. I mean, you could probably focus electricity.
Through a light? Through a glass?
Very possible.
We could try. He leaves his little robot body and just flies at the glass and slams into it. Nope.
Not the right angle.
Guess not.
Something we can work on, though. I have a sneaky suspicion Endurance could spend decades here.
The vast amount of refined metal is tempting, but it's unsure what the full uses and capabilities of what actually is left here. If they've removed the power core and these crystals, then they probably are less of interest to me than I would have hoped.
Well, at the very least, the information that we've gathered just by wandering around this place and figuring out what, when, where, and how they are destroying planets. If we come across it, we know where to aim our cannons. or at least which
Yes.
side, or at least which side of the sphere to stay away from.
True.
Very true. You gather your data that you can research later, try to get that information from. Is there anything else you guys want to do on here?
I got a question. Does this galactic communication network that we've got burgeoning access to with the little wrist watchers things?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a sense of like what some of the like accepted interplanetary organization in society, what their stances are on things like salvage rights or lost or abandoned space stations?
You could ask Jet about that, and she would tell you that there's usually a lot of red tape involved once somebody catches you. But a lot of times stuff will be so far off from anything that you can take it all without anybody ever finding out.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to go through and start like powering up various terminals and attempt to download as much as I can of their info banks, and then start working on decompiling their language and trying to learn the language, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
I want to help. I want to learn the language.
Yeah, that'll be a project you guys start together. It'll take not a long time. We'll do rolls for it next game.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I got good intelligence, good arcana. Like I'm ready.
I'm ready. Anything else you guys want to do? Somebody can
Yeah.
write down a spell focus +1.
Ooh.
I don't know who that's best to go to. Probably Gray.
Everything I do is a spell, so I'll take
Either
it.
Gray or Endurance would be the play. So
And I've actually got the infusion to do that if I wanted it. So
okay. There you go.
It's mine. I think that Gray would probably find a closet in the med bay that's like empty or mostly empty, or an empty shelf in one of the closets that nobody else goes in, and set up like a tiny shrine with a sketch that he's drawn of Victor and the incense and anything that he deems vaguely magical to make a very basic easy bake build your own altar.
Okay, gotcha. You do this.
But he probably chickens out before trying to talk to him, and he's like, no, next time.
You set it all up, you get your book out, you sigh, you're getting ready to do it, and you see an image of this person appear on the page in front of you. This blonde-haired, petite person in their fancy clothes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's a start.
And that's where we'll leave off. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Well, maybe not.
The 20th?
Well, the 20th? Yeah, we should be able to do that.
Should be fine.
20 should
Most
be
people
fine.
are traveling.
No, I should be good.
I should be where I need to be by then. So
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Why do I hear an extra gum ad from somewhere right now?
Might have been back in my background.
Okay, because I'm like, all I have open is D&D Beyond. They got ads on this shit now?
Yeah.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
how it comes to chew 5 feels.